tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Pyre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kelvin Gastelum.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here we go. The southpaw Kelvin Gastelum, very fast starter. This is a man who sets a furious pace and puts the pressure on the opposition right out of the chute. No surprise he's going to the pressure game here early. Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, big left hand from Kelvin Gastelum. He came into the UFC with a whole lot of power, but it's really been honed by Rafael Rivera there at King's MMA. Gastelum as confident in his striking as he has ever been entering the octagon here tonight. Straight punch, that is useful. Massive left hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Gastelum. Oh, we told you about that hook. There it is. Oh, misses with the jab.
I mean, right away, no feeling on processing. These boys just went and started fighting.
All right, so a classic stylistic matchup here, wrestler versus boxer, and...
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Big ground and pound.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Oh, there's a big overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He did a great job of blocking that punch. Devastating body kick landed.
Gastelum gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gastelum. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. He passes to half.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Gastelum's back in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, Champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Gastelum. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Okay, listen. When this fight gets to the ground, I'm okay with you being on top, but I need you to keep your position.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, second round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He fouled his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off of the stool to start the next round.
Oh, that smooth Gastelum boxing on full display here, DC. I know he's a collegiate wrestler, a guy who was a grappler. Striking has really improved leaps and bounds since he crossed into the UFC. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking game.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attacks more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Swing and a miss by Gastelum. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Back to the jab now, no good. And he gets it. Lands that elbow on the inside.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He passes to half guard.
Gastelum ground and pound from half guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
different round, and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Under a minute to go. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
20 seconds to go, round two. All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Now
we're in a fight, John. I mean, you got the blood flowing. Guys got a cut. Let's see how this fight plays out.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Gastelum's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh! Superman punch now. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. He's got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Under 3 minutes with which to work in our third and final round.
Scramble. Come out. Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
Side control now.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
He's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage. Looking pretty swollen now.
transition.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ. Perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Takedown defense holds up. 15 seconds. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buck.
All three judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Joe Pyre.